A massive turnout tonight in support of the homeless in Venice.
We now turn to Dave Meekum. He's live in Venice, where hundreds are trying to spend the night outside to put a spotlight on this growing issue. Dave?
Oh, and there's so many pieces to it, certainly, especially in Venice, where it's been a tricky dance for decades. This is the old city hall here, and I walk over this way because I think, well, this is one piece that's really interesting. What you're looking at right now, really different. In fact, how would you explain this?
Hi, my name's Tina. This is cardboard origami. It's something I designed for the urban home.
I want you to say it again so they understand what you just said, because it's a crazy word.
Cardboard origami is...
So 2 words?
Yes, it's made out of cardboard and folded into origami, so that's why I call it cardboard origami.
And the application would be what?
For the urban homeless, it's a portable temporary shelter.
Okay. And what kind of reception are you getting here?
A lot of positive feedback today, and I've also taken it to Skid Row many times before and gotten a lot of good feedback there. So we're starting a nonprofit, and we're looking to fundraise.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, and just the bigger picture here, a lot of folks out, a lot of different interests being represented. Take a look.
I'm actually a member of the homelessness committee in Culver City, and so it's an issue that I feel strongly about.
So many people in so many different backgrounds, this common denominator, homelessness. Civil rights attorney Carol Sobel putting it out there. Every other major U.S. city is making a commitment to the issue.
And that's the reason why L.A. is now the homeless capital of the country, because we have not made that commitment at all.
But why isn't that happening?
People don't. I think there are a couple of things. One, I think, is the notion that the weather's nice here, so people were okay if they had to live outdoors. That was always an issue, even though people died from hypothermia in the winter. The second, I think, is this just isn't a city that sees itself in that way.
What others see here in Venice and downtown L.A. as well, a gentrification push that's pushing out the homeless. This is the National Coalition for the Homeless calls L.A. the meanest big city in the nation.
I lived here in tents, in broken down cars, somebody's backyard.
Eveline Pop, the doll lady of Venice, sharing her story. Her home, a motorhome, towed by the city, and that was it. Couldn't afford to get it out. One of so many stories here.
Hello, you from another place. Have you come to view what some call the great unwashed, the freaks of Venice?
And playing up there right now in the old City Hall wall, The Soloist, based on the Steve Lopez book about a homeless musician in downtown L.A. And you look over, and so many interests being represented. One piece I bring to you that I found fascinating here, 8,000 plus veterans on the streets of L.A. right now. That is up 24% from just a couple years ago. And we'll send it back to you in Hollywood.